to the Rent Boys podcast. It's me, Alex Camp, here coming at you from Manchester. Subscribe, like, share, do all that stuff right now because we need ya. Welcome to the show. We have here in the middle, holding all this technology on his lap, on his withered little lap. It's Dom Hatton Woods.
It's difficult to hold technology and a massive penis, but I'm managing.
Frustrated today as he didn't get to go to golf.
I didn't get to go to golf.
Swing his balls around.
You've got to watch that's not going to integrate with the rest of your system.
Well, like he's like a little cyborg.
You're a robot, man.
I am comedy golf man. Look at my leg device.
Swinging it.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ethan's here as well.
How you doing? I'm just me. I'm always me, ain't I?
Oh, without doubt.
Yeah.
Always you.
I hate it.
You're do you?
Yeah, I hate it.
You
Yeah.
sure?
Sometimes.
You've got a shrine of me in your room.
Sometimes you're really
Sometimes you steal my clothes and smell them.
sometimes you're really painful to be around.
Yeah, I am.
As a
Yeah.
human.
You
can be
love
abrasive.
Ethan. What are you
I
talking
love
about?
him, but sometimes it's like I wish you weren't like this.
Yeah. No, I get what it
Like
means.
when you ask
What do you
him,
want him to be like?
well, like when I asked him to do the podcast yesterday, he goes, "I'll see what happens." It's like, well, no. This is like less than 24 hours
I'm an
away.
ethereal man. I don't know what's going to go on, do I?
He's just a wisp.
And you didn't even comment on that yesterday. I thought you were going to be like,
Because I knew that nothing would come of it.
Yeah.
right.
There's no point me being organised if you two are still bickering about when you're going to do it.
Sure.
And don't we usually change the time of the podcast because of you and your schedule?
Yeah, but I'm a busy guy.
No, you're not.
I've got stuff going on.
You've got a
Work.
schedule full of fuck all.
I work for 17 hours a week and then do gigs.
17 hours compared to
that's
45
normal.
that most people work.
Yeah, but you don't work 45.
No, and I never claim to be busy. I've never claimed once to be busy. Every time you ask if I've got availability, I'm like, yes.
And I gig
When?
Got
most
stuff.
nights.
Well done, mate.
So yeah, thanks. Speaking of gigs, we did a gig last night, didn't we?
We did.
Yeah, we did. Nottingham.
Trent.
The famed
What was
Nottingham
it? It
Trent.
was university campus.
University gig, Student Union, Nottingham Trent.
This is just words.
Yeah.
Campus, university,
probably-
learning,
that's
Trent, Nottingham, river, college.
Probably what this podcast is going to be. Words. If you're not up for words, this is not going to be a thing.
We could weave them together in a
Yeah.
sentence.
Try and get a sentence out of them, I reckon. Or we could just do word association game
Nottingham.
for a bit. Trent,
Doug Carter.
Ethan Smith.
myself.
What's Doug Carter got to do with Ethan
Have you
Smith?
played this game before?
Oh, I've got to do...
What
hang on, you go again.
Yeah, you got to associate.
Hang on,
the
you go
words.
again.
Doug Carter.
Nerves.
And the rattles. Oh, wait, what? I was going to say on the rattlesnakes.
Right,
But
go
that's
on.
Mike
You
Carter.
go.
That's Mike Carter. Didn't they just break Frank Carter?
He could be related,
Frank
though.
Carter, isn't it?
Oh, you're not finishing this?
Who's Mike Carter? That's a comedian in Liverpool.
I don't know.
Really
man. There's
fat
a lot
bloke.
of Carters going around.
No, there's Carters all over the place making horse
Lil
carts.
Wayne.
Carting about, yeah.
making horse and cart carriages.
How many Carters do you know? I know one
I
Carter.
don't know Lil Wayne on a personal level.
Oh, yeah, Sean.
What's he called? Sean Carter.
No, that's Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's name's Sean, is it?
Yeah, Sean Carter.
That
December the
ruins it,
4th,
doesn't it?
birthday.
Yeah. So, oh wait, what's Lil Wayne's name? Why did
His
Well, he
name
had an album
is...
called The Carter.
Yeah, he's got the Carter. What is his first name?
I don't know, Magna Carta?
Wayne. Of course it's Wayne.
I think he's Dwayne, and he dropped the D.
Did he?
Did he?
Did he?
Different guy.
Hey? I bet he's been to a couple of parties.
Yeah, of course, he's little.
Dwayne Michael Carter Jr.
It is, you're right, Dwayne.
Okay, but he's a Carter too.
Why wasn't he Little Dwayne?
That's not as cool, is it?
Don't know, yeah.
How about Little Dwayne? That's a guy who
From the
works-
middle aisle, yeah.
He stocks the middle aisle. Sometimes he gets on the checkouts if there's a lot of people, if it's busy. But he's actually too fast.
And he likes
He's too fast.
lollipops.
Little
Yeah.
Dwayne.
What happened to Little? Because the
No one understood that.
famed like speed.
No, I heard it.
of the-
Lollipop, the song.
Song,
Yeah.
He's got a song. I said he likes lollipops because Lil Wayne's got a song called Lollipop.
Different guy.
La, 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 la.
No,
Well,
I got a
actually,
lick it like a lollipop.
Oh, did he do one as well?
Yeah.
Right. Well, the more you know, I guess.
Not my boy lollipop. Bum, 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 bum. We make my heart go giddy up. He didn't do that one.
No, not that one. I was thinking you let.
That'd be
I'll take you
mental
to
if
the
he did that
candy
one.
shop.
That's
Honestly.
Candy Shop. That's G Unit.
But it says lollipop.
That's
innit?
50 Cent,
Take
isn't
it
it?
to the candy shop. Make it do it again.
That was
Why
50
you sing with
Cent.
your eyes.
That's 50. That's my 50 Cent impression because he's been shot too many times, and he's like,
Yeah.
"I warned you about Diddy."
Everything's taking a toll on him now. You see, the Super Bowl thing was crazy. Why was he upside down? I mean, it was a while ago.
Fiddy was.
Yeah. And you had Eminem on the stage and that, and Snoop Dogg.
Were they all there?
Bowl, yeah.
Did they do that? Oh, was that?
Upside down. I think
Wasn't that a
Rihanna
couple of
was
years
there.
ago?
It was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
They're the old Up in Smoke tour boys.
But I was just like, come on, guys. Getting on a bit.
Snoop's 50.
Yeah. We've been through this.
We did. We talked about this already on the
And I was
pod.
shocked.
I still, I think he's a hero. I think he's one of the best ever.
He's all right.
50
do it.
Cent.
No, Snoop. Overall.
Oh, Snoop. I don't like his music that much, I wouldn't say.
Do you know what?
I think he does too much stuff to be
Good at all of it.
to be like goated
As a rapper?
as a rapper.
Well, he's not goated as a rapper, but I think that he is overall one of the best rappers.
He's an incredible freestyler. You get him freestyling on fucking Good Morning Britain or something like that. Kill
Good morning, Britain.
Yeah.
Are you,
Snoop Dogg on Good Morning
whatever
Britain with
fucking-
Philip Schofield.
are you you're talking about Sway in the morning,
Go
are
on.
you?
Yeah, I
Not
don't
Good
know,
Morning
I don't know.
Britain.
It was one of them shows.
Imagine if Snoop came
One of them
on,
morning shows, you know what I mean?
started rapping with fucking Phil and Fern or whatever.
think
Hugh Edwards.
Snoop Dogg's
I'd watch it.
probably too famous for Good Morning Britain, isn't he? He's not going to be, oh, yeah, this is my big shot.
My name's Snoop Dogg and I smoke mad weed. I'm Phil Schofield on the seat. Holly Willoughby.
Not bad. Careful.
No,
Pardon me?
he does like a for shizzle, doesn't he? I was going to try and do it.
Oh, for shizzle, dizzle, manizzle.
Willoughby, but
For whizzle,
it
dizzle,
was too
whizzle,
close,
dizzle,
so I
bee.
aborted mission.
Fizzle, skizzle, fizzle, skizzle, field, the pizzle, dizzle file, and then huzzle, whizzle, bizzle.
Yeah, look at that. He's speaking in
Snoop.
dog. Is that how dogs speak to each other?
Arguably, it was actually made up by Bootsy Collins, who was the bass player for James Brown originally, and then he was in Parliament Funkadelic with George Clinton, and he could become his own funk superstar. He wore big star glasses and like platform boots, and he had a star bass.
What was
He
he
had a
doing
bass
that
guitar that
for?
was like a star body. He's just a funk legend.
Oh.
He's one of the main guys in funk,
Funky boy.
I think, sorry.
and he kind of invented that, and then Snoop took a lot from him.
Whizzle, jizzle,
Yeah.
fizzle.
I think one of the best rappers is, I think Juice WRLD was really good, but he's dead. He wasn't dead, he probably
You
would
need to listen
You
to
can't
stuff.
dead. What good's a dead rapper? I say if
His
you're dead,
music's still
you're
good.
out of the top 10. So goodbye Biggie, goodbye Tupac,
Yeah.
goodbye Juice WRLD.
It will get saturated otherwise.
Yeah, saturated with juice.
Try and stay alive. That's one of the main parts of rapping, I think, is
Is it?
being alive to do it.
Yeah, but a lot of them die, don't they?
Yeah, well, you can't go bowling if you're dead.
Yeah, so
What's that got to do with
why
anything?
can you be in the rap game?
Well, just saying.
Imagine if Tupac still played
Just
a few
saying.
games of bowling after he died.
I reckon he got a few in before he went to Argentina.
Imagine if you're down the lanes, right? 1998, Tupac's been dead for 2 years. You're playing a game with your homies. Suddenly it comes up on the screen, Tup,
Yeah, Toop.
and it starts
Shakur.
just coming up with the animations. Strike, split,
He's in there.
split, strike.
He's the pins.
The computer's knocking him down, right? No balls are flying, but Tupac's just been in there fucking with it because he released a lot of singles, didn't he, after he died? So why not
think?
play a few games of
So
bowling?
do you think that's what ghostwriting is?
What? He's right.
Well, when ghosts write little books.
Yeah, when you release stuff after you die.
Yeah. They should call it that, yeah.
When are we going to write our book?
Well, it'll sort itself out. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, the gig was fine.
We'll get a ghost to do it.
Yeah, the gig was...
The ghost would do a better job than you two of writing
Yeah,
about
I
it.
reckon we'll get a Ouija board and just see what happens.
Yeah.
That's actually great. Can you imagine if that could be
Ethan would
good
rather
film.
go out and get the Ouija board and do the seance than actually just write.
Yeah, definitely, for sure, 100%. I think, but
Oh, that's a lot of effort, mate.
you have to, yeah.
I mean, let me summon the dead.
Because dyslexic ghosts must have a really hard time communicating with people.
Dyslexic ghosts.
You know, they get to, because you got to do one letter at a time, haven't you? It's confusing. So you get to the end, if it's a big word and you've spelt it wrong, you've got to start again. You've got to hope that the seance, so they're not getting bored.
Dyslexic ghosts. Oob.
Not your best.
Put a little jingle on top of that.
What's
All right. I wanna call attention before we move on to the sections. We've obviously we've muddled around a bit here. I'd like to just say,
oh no,
I went into Dom's room the other day.
Oh, did you do that for?
Something. I can't remember what I was looking for now.
What are you looking for in my room for?
Trying to borrow something.
Ask.
You weren't around.
Oh, shut up! You do it
Text
all the time. You go in everybody's room.
Yeah,
You're the
come on,
main
mate.
culprit for that.
So we go in. And
Actually,
I'm
I
like,
did go in yours the other day to try and get the PlayStation charger, so we're evens.
Mm.
And took it back upstairs.
So I go into Dom's room and I'm looking about, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's in the sock drawer.
Yeah.
Open up the drawer.
Yeah, what were you
I
looking
honestly
for?
can't remember now, and I'm like, what was I doing looking
Was
at
it the
this thing? Doesn't make
sunglasses?
sense. Sunglasses, yes. It
Was
was.
it, yeah?
Oh, right.
I think it was sunglasses, yeah. So I go in there and I open up the sock drawer, and I have never seen so many white sport socks in my life.
Well, you haven't been to Auschwitz.
No, but why would they have Wilson
Shoes.
socks and Donne socks and that? Back
I
in
bet
the Second World
I've
War.
been and I didn't check, but there was a lot of socks there.
Was there?
No.
Oh.
Isn't it shoes?
You daft bastard.
The socks, the shoes don't have socks in them.
The socks
Outfits.
still in them.
It might be, yeah.
The socks have never left. The shoes are haunted by the socks.
This is Europe's biggest collection of pre-war socks.
They're pedo socks. You don't want white socks.
What do you mean white socks? Everyone wears white socks.
Nancy socks.
They're not Nazi socks.
Black
We've not got
socks.
white
Alex
socks
isn't
on.
wearing them, so they can't be Nazi
You wear
socks.
black socks. They
They're not. They got
definitely have an
burgers
autograph.
on.
The old burger boys.
Come eat me feet, love.
I love a bit of burger
Do you like
boys.
barbecue chicken burgers?
So, so many socks in this thing, and they were all just the same type of socks. I thought I've never seen anyone with that many socks.
TK Maxx, baby.
But like,
Because you're a colourful sock man, aren't you? I can imagine it's hard to live in a world.
I don't have that
where
many now.
everybody-
I've got a few whites, a few blacks, a few multicoloureds. I wash them separately. Yeah, they are segregated. My socks. But then so I said to Dom, I walked past his room today,
Oh, that was why you said.
and he was looking in his drawer, pulling out socks, and I was like, "Hey, you got enough socks over there, mate?" And he's like, "Fuck off! What's wrong with me having like loads of socks? It's fine, all right. Stop it.
They're hard in the
Not
wealth.
Tom
You're
Holland.
hard
Leave
in-
me alone. I can have as many socks as I like.
I don't speak like that at all.
I could have as many
At
socks as I
all.
like." And then the next maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, I see
That
him
wasn't that.
in the kitchen just binning tons of pairs of
Yeah,
socks.
I mean, it was crazy that he filled a pillowcase full of like, I don't know, 15 pairs of
Yeah,
socks,
pillowcase.
and then like slung them over his shoulder like he was
Like
gonna,
Santa.
Yeah, I don't know, like he was gonna go give somebody.
Santa.
You should have gone down to
Christmas.
school, yeah.
Yeah, he looked like a swag bag. He was stealing fucking every left sock that's.
All
ever
right, kids,
existed.
Christmas has come early. Grab your socks.
All right, I'm doing well. I've got a lot of socks.
Do well.
Where you getting these socks
I
from?
bought them from TK Maxx.
TK Maxx.
Yeah, £8 for like 10 pairs. It's great. They're very. To tell you what type of sock you wear really makes a difference to your day. If you got really fluffy, nice socks, and you put them on, you go, today's going to be a good day.
You reckon?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Nice soft sock. And if they're easy to put on as well, you just slide them straight on. It's all right. That's going to be a good day.
I
think.
didn't know you had such an affinity for socks. If I'm honest, man.
No, I had no idea.
Because
Yeah.
we were taking the mick and that, but I didn't know that this was like a
Yeah, to be
like
honest,
a
I'm
subject
quite-
for you, and you
I'm quite
it's
triggered.
something you've been working
I think
on.
what surprised me is that because we've lived together for a whole year and I've never seen any evidence of there being this many socks on the drying rack, like
Yeah.
anything like that. So you obviously don't wear them or wash them that
Are you
often.
cycling out like a few pairs, or are you?
No,
going
well,
through
like
them, or-
I probably do my washing once every 5-6 days, so there'll be 5-6 pairs in there. I wear
So
one
why have
pair
you
a
got
day.
30 pairs?
I've just accumulated them over my 25 years of on life of
You've got.
buying socks.
Do you
Wait,
know
hang
what
on.
socks you're putting on? Because they're all the same type of white sock.
What the
No,
fuck's that
I'm
about?
actually-
No, that'd mean you've got your socks still from when you were one. In the past 25 years,
little
like-
baby socks.
Watching I throw them out.
Well, it's
waiting.
about time to get rid of
There's
these.
so many pairs.
I thought I'd have had a kid by now, but
What? You hand
Hand them down, yeah.
These were from your granddad. They was. It was just bits of like nothing cloth.
I tell you what. So I've thrown those socks out because there's a lot of pairs I don't like the feel of, so I don't wear them. So now every pair in that drawer is a nice pair of socks.
Hold on. So
Although what is weird is every time I seem to wash my socks here in this house, I seem to lose one. Which one of you fucks is taking my sock?
I may have taken some.
Oh, fucking get them back in there.
Oh, I'm sorry for taking your socks that you've got fucking 30 pairs of.
You've got a lot of them socks.
To be honest, you're lucky that I'm not going and just taking a pair of socks every day and caning your socks and throwing them in the bin.
Do that and I'll fucking put you in a sock. Got enough pairs.
I'd say, because I'm cool, I'd say I'd put a pool ball in a sock and beat you to death with it. But, you know.
But don't put me in a sock.
Don't put him in a sock.
I haven't got any pool balls.
Tough.
We got violent real quick. I didn't mean that. Something came out of me. Don't know what it was.
Anyway, the old sock mystery there has been done. So let's move on to our beautiful sections. Yeah, we're going to...
Alex Camp, he's the real one. He's the smart one. Got the good ideas. Good looking one. Always at the theme tunes. He's really good at the theme tunes, yeah. Ooh, he's really good at the theme tunes, yeah.
So I can't wait to get away from you two. I'm going to Japan next week.
Yeah, it's going to be, brilliant. Well
And the
done,
next
mate.
week, I'm going away back to the scene of the crime.
Osaka.
No, I'm not going to Osaka.
right?
Do that.
I'm going to Tokyo. The Osaka guy, right? There's a club in Osaka that runs Friday, Saturday. And I messaged him. So Tokyo, I've got my solo show, blah, blah, blah. I've done all this stuff in comedy since I've been away from Japan. And the guy's like, and the guy's in Osaka's like, I don't know if I can fit you in. Send a clip. Well, fuck you, man. Don't make me send a clip.
You're not fucking...
Either offer me something and say, send a clip for this. Don't tell me you're busy and for me to then send you a clip. I'm not going to wait on my tenterhooks for you to offer me 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's
in Osaka. I've traveled across the world, got an hour solo show in Tokyo. Obviously, that's my friends. That's where I came from. That's where I started out. So they're obviously going to give me preferential treatment. But he's like, well, we've quite full. It's like, if you don't want me, just fucking say.
You.
Just say.
You, dude.
I'm starting to think this way with comedy. I just want to be, just go up to these people and be like, if you fucking don't want me, just tell me to piss off.
Yeah, I want my panda.
Say, I'm not interested in your comedy at this time.
Wait, Alex.
Come back next time.
Alex.
Yeah.
No, you
Try
don't
again.
have anything good.
Piss off.
You don't have any stuff to
I'm not
give me.
interested in your comedy.
What do you mean you booked me to do the closing
Yeah,
set
because
last
I
night?
wanted to have a nice time.
You're one of the promoters is on
Probably
my
put
top
you the
of my
most,
list.
yeah.
You get me all, man.
Remember there was a time before you started doing like proper stuff as I was on your list of references of paid gigs.
Yeah, would have been.
Much obliged comedy nights.
Much obliged, yeah.
Much
I'll tell you what, it's
much obliged.
Much obliged,
You
yeah.
fucking weapon.
I had a podcast with Kieran Lawless and Henry Michael called the Much Obliged podcast.
And you named it, didn't you?
Did.
Yeah, you guys had a studio and everything.
It was much more high tech than this one. Let me tell you that much. And we had a doctor on it. So
A doctor?
Henry
Henry
Michael's a
Michael.
doctor.
Oh, I don't know. Henry Michael, yeah, he's good.
The doctor, he's also
Good
an
lad.
open micer, but he's not anymore.
He's good. He's better than me.
Henry's great. I love a bit of Henry Michael. He's a good friend of mine and I love him.
That's
We
it.
were talking
Let
about
the
a long time ago.
record show.
Let the record state. But so I'm going back to Tokyo. That should be good. I'm
I'm
excited.
excited for you. I'd love to have come with you.
Oh, imagine
Thanks
that.
for the invite.
Imagine bringing Ethan along. Oh my
That would have
god.
been a new world for me. I probably would have.
You've not even been to London yet.
Kung Fu, I reckon, by the time I got back. Is that the right place?
No.
No.
Kung Fu's a
Um,
Chinese
Yeah, fuck knows.
art.
What have they got?
Ninjutsu?
Samurais.
They got ninja, judo.
Yeah.
What else?
Kung Fu.
Done some jiu-jitsu.
Taekwondo is also not
Yeah, I'll
Japanese.
give that one a go.
It's not Japanese.
I'll give that one a go. That
Would
one,
they-
Kendo with the sticks.
Did you ever do any of that shit?
No, I hardly did any cultural shit. I just first half I
Getting
just
pissed.
get pissed and partied loads, and then the second half I was like, oh, I've got money now. I'll go on some holidays outside of Japan.
This
Well-
place is great, but I am going to leave for extended period of time.
This time I'm only going to be in Tokyo for a week. I've got a show on Thursday. I've been dragged into doing a music show on the Saturday.
Nice.
I'm playing music with some guys. I've got like a bunch of things that I'm going to do. So I'm not going to get any cultural stuff done this time either, really.
No.
Are you getting paid for your solo show?
It's a ticketed event.
Have you sold many?
3 tickets.
So look, Rent Boys listeners, those of you, I know we've got a big followership in Japan. So
we've got a few, I reckon.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
Must be a couple of listeners.
I mean, we've only got a couple of listeners. Fucking full stop.
Yeah.
So if you want to go to Alex's show, he's a good comic if you like that sort of thing.
Yeah, the kind of thing that I do.
The kind of
good
thing
comedy.
That's not good. Okay. Go along to a show, I reckon.
Yeah.
And if you're a young, attractive woman, then you'd have to buy a ticket, I wouldn't imagine.
Well,
you pay in other ways.
You get 10% discount.
Yeah?
Maybe.
Fuck off, mate.
Is that because they get paid less?
Yes, that's it.
That's the reason.
Here, ladies.
Fair enough.
I see the wage gap.
It's not because he's a pervert, right?
And I raise you a discount.
Do you reckon more people will
feminist.
come? There is a big demand in wherever you're going for
The
this?
problem with living in an expat place, right, is that the longer you're away for, the more people are just gone. Like, because I think it was always the idea was like, I'll go back. Because before I left in 2019, I did a big show where I got like 100 people there and, sold it out. And it was, if I'd been good at comedy, it would have been a great show.
Because you filmed a special. We've never spoken about this. Alex filmed a special.
Oh, wow.
I did, yeah. Filmed
An hour?
45.
How long into comedy were you at this point?
I was like 3 or 4 years in, so it's
can
not
we-
like it was brand new.
Is it fair to say not a good idea?
You know what? It's neutral, really. I don't think it really matters. Like, the show itself, like, when I did it, was really, really, really good. Like, everybody loved it. I had the best possible night I could have had. Like, it went so, like, it went the best it possibly could have gone. I'm not like proud of the result. Like, I took it off. It was on YouTube for like a year. It got like 10,000 views. I took it down because I was doing completely different stuff. And I'm like, well, I don't really need anyone to see this.
Yeah.
But it went well. Like, it looked really good. My mate like worked in TV in Japan. So he just like, we went in on a Saturday and just borrowed all this 4K cameras and like really nice stuff. But then he let me sort out the sound. He was like, oh, you do the sound. Yeah. And I had this janky little Zoom recording thing.
Bit like this.
A different, like an 8-track version of this, basically, that was made for music recording. Yeah. And I put the card in, recorded the people who were on in the first section. I'll record for them. Yeah. I'll give a little thing. I'll record their audio. Fucking got to the thing, checked it just before, like the MC was like bringing me on, and it's like card full.
Oh fuck!
So it didn't record my mic.
What did you do?
Well, I just had the audio from the cameras, and it just sounded. It sounded shit. Yeah. My mate, like it, like 2 years later, I finally got round to sorting it. My mate actually ended up mixing it, made it sound like about as good as you could do it. Like, which was good. But the special, like, it seems a bit ridiculous when you first get back, because when I first got back to England, everybody was like, oh, this is an open micer. And anyone who found out about it was like, you filmed a special. But it's like, oh, well, it was early to do it, obviously. Like, fucking me, classic me, full of balls, and like, I'll just record a special.
That's something I do.
But at the time, I just wanted to take clips from it.
Yeah.
And what happened was the clips didn't do that well. In the end, a couple of the clips did well on TikTok, but like, I was like, oh, just put it all online. And then it did do well, but it didn't help me much.
I don't know.
You should re-upload the clips, I reckon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'll have another look at it and see if there's anything in it that's like
not got much else
funnier.
Going on.
They're all still on my TikTok. Like, you can watch like all the best parts of it on my TikTok. It's all there. But it was the actual event was great. Everyone was like, that was amazing. That was such a good, like, because in Tokyo, no, people don't do that. So it was more like, oh, fucking hell, like someone like set up this gig and recorded it properly and everything. It was really fun.
Didn't you say at the start that like you knew everyone in the audience or something?
Yeah, I did. Like colleagues and friends. I didn't know everybody. And one guy was like, got up in the middle of my set, like really purposefully got up in the middle to go to the toilet. And we had an exchange because he was clearly not having a good time, thought it was shit, and was more annoyed that everybody was like seemingly enjoying this shit comedy.
And he was like, fuck this, I'm making a point.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I'm fucking going to the bathroom. I'm like, fuck you, buddy.
I'm going to film a special, I reckon.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm filming another one next
time.
month.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm filming my show at Lion's Den with the full band.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna put it up.
Why not?
I know. Listen, it's a different medium as well. It's music.
Well, you're
I
gonna
think
pay someone to come in and.
people can re-listen to it.
Yeah.
That's a big part of music is the re-listenability. If I find a song I like, I'm listening to just that song for the day.
Yeah.
You know, and I think if you can exploit that the best you can,
The other
why
thing,
not? And a special might be the best way to do it.
it's so different with music, isn't it? Because like music, bands, two things they do, which in comedy seem crazy. You immediately make a record.
Yeah.
Like you immediately record music. Whereas in comedy, you're not supposed to like release anything.
Yeah.
Until recently with clips, like people will just do it now early. But people in bands, you release an EP, you do an album on a budget. It sounds shit, but people still buy it and people still enjoy it. And merch. Bands come out with merch immediately now. In comedy, you can't do that.
And maybe they should do that. Maybe we should capitalise on it.
Right,
I
Rent
think there's
Boys
a bit
merch.
of a- yeah, I
Yeah,
think
let's
we
do
should.
some merch. What should we?
Where have you gone?
I reckon goodbye, Chris. I reckon I'd buy
Goodbye,
that.
Bye,
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah,
Have you put the bins out with a bin? Like a bin
that could be
picture.
Oh,
Yeah.
t-shirts.
We could have 3 bins, right? Different colours with our
Yeah.
faces on them.
What's
Let's go,
inside
yeah.
of it like?
Yeah. So like a blue, green, and a brown bin.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing going on but the Rent Boys. Sponsored by the council.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Can we make
I don't think the council would be okay with
Can we
that.
make
the
council? Can we
council-
make council shirts and replace the council thing with the Rent Boys?
Good
Rent
idea,
Boys
that.
City Council.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
About that.
Yeah, the Manchester City Council logo.
Rentboys.gov.uk.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because I saw Chris the other day, and he was wearing this hoodie, and it was like an NHS hoodie, and it was like sexual health awareness, and it said on the back, "Oh, if you need help with your
Of
sexual
course,
health."
he's fucking wearing that.
I said,
Jesus
"Where the
Christ.
fuck did you get that jacket from?" He's like, "Oh, I just got it." I was like, "From what? Did you mug
Sexual-
a sex ed worker? What's happening?"
He's probably waiting in there going, look, right, love, you got chlamydia, but I've got this £1 million business plan. I need investors. So, yeah, you've got chlamydia.
You're
You're
gonna
going to...
collect it. Collect your chlamydia.
I've got all this chlamydia and we'll sell it. We'll make a fucking
Also,
mess.
do you want a bench?
This bench is covered
See, let's
in
do
chlamydia.
mugs. We could do mugs.
Big up, Chris.
Mugs.
Please
Yeah.
stop wearing that hoodie, though, mate. Anyway,
I reckon you should just wear that hoodie, but also add on the back, if you are interested in your sexual health,
Listen to the Rent Boys.
grab my knob, then suck me off.
Yeah. I'll double down. Yeah, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah, do that.
Should be like federal dick inspectors or something. Federal
FDI.
blister inspectors.
Ooh,
What
I've got a few.
what other phrases could we put on there? So we
Um,
got date the bins out, see you later, Chris. Ain't nothing going on but the Rent Boys. Probably it, I reckon.
Listen, we'll talk about this in a business meeting.
we don't have that
After the-
many theme
After
tunes.
the
and
Rent Boys.
we don't have many.
Yeah.
Got a bag
Ask an
full
idiot.
of
We could do
cabbage.
yeah, he's got a
It's
bag
not
full of
virgin.
cabbage.
That's a
and
new one, though, isn't
Someone
it?
holding a bag full of cabbage.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not doing a wardrobe here. It's not a summer. It's not a summer release. We'll get one. Let's try one.
This basketball podcast I listen to, I guess they use this company where they just generate new shit all the time. So every week, basically, they got different designs. So like, yeah, when like certain teams are in the playoffs, they'll do like a No Dunks different logo based on the teams that are in the playoffs or whatever.
Pretty
So
cool.
I think you don't even need to like commit nowadays.
I mean, if we don't sell any, I'd like one.
Yeah, we could just pile them up in here.
Yeah.
I got into embroidery.
Oh yeah, you can
recently.
embroider.
I'd like to try it. Yeah, because it's colouring in, isn't it?
Colour it in just a bit harder.
What's wrong with that? Not the one with the needle and thread. That seems boring. It takes a long time. But like with a machine,
Oh yeah.
that's it. He's got it makes a. Do you know what embroidery is?
Yeah, not embroidery.
Yeah.
I'm not an idiot.
I'm just checking you.
I had a question I didn't ask, but I was thinking about that.
That's good.
What's
It was
that?
about your show with the band. A few questions, actually.
Go on then.
So, are you paying someone to come in and film, or are you doing it?
Paying someone.
Paying someone. How did that come about?
Not Phil Sutton's doing it.
No. Doing the show with the band.
I've been wanting to do it for ages, and I've been waiting for like to get a band together. And what I thought was, you know what? here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pay them a little bit. I've got my brother, so I know I've got somebody. Found one more. I still need another musician. So if there's any keyboard players out there, let me know.
Buy a keyboard.
And I just thought, if I book it, I'm going to book it at Lion's Den, which is the only comedy venue that actually has music like set up, ready to go, and they'll be able to record it and all that stuff. So it's been on my to-do list for like 4 years. So I'm just like, let's do it.
And you're doing it through La Hacienda.
Yeah, La Hacienda are helping me out with the promotion, getting it up on the website, all that kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully I'll sell some tickets and we'll do the show and people will come and it just hopefully it'll sound good. Otherwise I've thrown a few £100 down the drain.
I'll come and open for you.
Yes, maybe. I haven't considered that.
He went, I don't want you to do that, but I do need someone else.
But you can't be on film, ask me something and then expect me just to say yes.
Well, I thought that would be a good deal.
What are you going to
say
give
one
me?
of your mates that is doing all right in stand-up.
Can you bring people to the show?
Probably not. That's a bit of an
There you
arse.
go.
It's not like
Open
friends.
and bring people to the show.
Yeah,
You
just
like
bring
it?
Ethan.
I've got loads
Who are
of
you
friends,
going to
mate.
bring?
Loads of people.
You'll bring me. That's what will happen.
Chris will come.
Yeah.
My mum.
Yeah.
Great. So Ethan's family's
My
coming.
mum's got goats. I can bring them.
I'd love the goats to come.
I've actually been really enjoying spending time with the goats recently.
Yeah. Well, let's switch over to
We'll do it.
let's do Ethan's section.
Bag full of cabbage.
Let's hear about the bag full of cabbage.
He's got a bag full of cabbage.
I once met a guy who had a pet owl called Stephen.
All right, that should be about right, I think.
Reckon?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. What was that?
So
What was I
somebody,
talking
a little bird told me, that you've been enjoying spending time with some goats recently.
Oh yeah, shit. That's
Who
what I was
told you
talking
that?
about.
He did.
Just then.
I know, I was taking the piss. You do think I'm so stupid now, even an ironic comment
it's
is
true.
yeah. We've lost all respect for you. But I've been hanging around with these goats, and it's been cathartic. They're a different creature.
Hang on a minute, you can't say you've lost all respect for me and then gone, anyway, bring
I was
on
waiting
with
for you
these
to pick up on
goats.
that. I was waiting.
Oh,
That's
what's
not
wrong?
fair, is it?
It's a good time. I grab their arms and they go, and I go,
Nah, you're a bastard.
and then the other day, so they've got a tractor now, a little tractor thing.
This is at your mum's place, isn't it?
Yeah,
the farm
my
or
mum's
wit's
place. It's not really a farm. But it's
Plantation.
all right. Yeah, but whatever you want to call it. She was on BBC News the other day.
Oh, yeah.
On there doing pruning. Anyway,
You jealous?
yeah, extremely.
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on you. Nope,
That's
not on
sorted.
YouTube. So anyway, I was having a look, and he comes up. He's having a little nibble
On what? On the
on
tractor?
me. No,
oh,
he's
you.
having a little nibble on me. He's trying to get at your clothes. He's trying to get on your. He's getting on your shoelaces. He's
Ooh.
getting on the bottom of your pants. He's getting in you. He's getting on you.
Getting
And
in, you
then,
getting on you.
And then he got a bit brave. He tried going for a finger. And I was like, I'm gonna let him do it. See what happens.
Oh, I thought you said it meant he was going to finger you, but he doesn't have fingers.
Did they not have? They don't have fingers.
They got hooves.
They got hooves.
Imagine if they did have fingers, that'd be
Put the
mental.
horn up your ass, maybe. I guess.
Mmm.
Curd.
You've done that before
Ah.
in some capacity.
What, put a horn up my
I'm
arse?
sure of it,
Put
yeah.
a goat horn up his ass.
But yeah,
Seems like a stretch, doesn't it?
probably would have been
Yeah.
a stretch,
For
yeah.
his arsehole.
My arsehole definitely would be stretched.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I don't know. I feel like animals are a good way to like unwind. Make you feel like you're grounded a bit. You know what I mean? I reckon we should get a pet for the house.
Shall we?
What animal would work in this environment?
I don't think we can get like a cat or a dog. I think the hares.
Actually, there's a cat going spare.
There's
What?
a spare cat.
From
There's
who?
a cat going spare, my mate.
Oh, we'll have that
She's
then.
trying to get rid of 2 cats.
So we only want one.
I'd love a cat, but I don't know if we can.
Cats are pretty low maintenance,
Can we
aren't
have
they?
a cat here?
Yeah, we can have a
She never comes here anyways.
Maybe we could take the cat.
And if she
What's it
if she
called?
does if she
Dunno.
comes here, and the cat's here, which just comes in
I
sometimes.
don't know if they come as a pair though.
No, it's alright. I'll just put it in a box.
Yeah.
Shake it.
He wanted to get a.
No.
He said to me the other day, "Do you reckon Alex would be annoyed if I got a turtle?"
Yeah,
so
I
a
did.
turtle stay in a shoebox for like 8 months. don't
Yeah, because I thought it wouldn't be.
Imagine if I was
It's
just pissed off by the turtle. Just about its presence.
Because the thing was, I was gonna just get it and not say anything,
Yeah.
and then just let you figure it out.
I don't think turtle really counts, does it? Because the turtle's not going to like damage the house. Do you know what I mean? That's the only reason they don't want pets.
And I was gonna call him Jerry, and I was up
Jerry the turtle.
Jerry. Yeah.
Why Jerry?
I don't know. I've been thinking about it a lot, mate. I've been
Just
thinking
like Jerry
it,
is a
so
name.
much. I'm like, I really, really want a turtle.
Why a
Not
turtle?
a turtle, like a tortoise.
Why don't we get some
Like
fish?
a box tortoise.
Yeah.
Box tortoise. They go sleep over winter. That's fucking
Get
4
one now,
months
it's
you don't
already
even have to
kipping.
feed them. They'll eat
You
pretty
don't have to
much.
feed them. What, they just sleep and don't eat?
It's
Yeah,
called
they go- they go in-
hibernation.
How do they not die?
Because they're hibernating.
Their bodies are designed to store the energy, mate.
Could I do that?
So humans.
Yeah, give it a go,
used to-
Give it
mate.
a go.
Yeah, I think you should try it.
Apparently, there is a gene though in the human. Gene like our ancestors would have had to hibernate. Maybe 1 billion years ago.
Imagine the batch meal that Dom would have to cook to hibernate.
What, before?
The size of batch meal he already cooks and it lasts him like 1 day.
Yeah.
Imagine he's just got rice cookers going up here, Tupperware all around him, like, lads, popping off till spring. I've made quite a bit of curry here. None spare. None for you.
Yeah, no, if you're like, oh, can I have some? He's like, no.
I've got to have
need
all of
it.
this.
I need it all.
To-do list, batch meal, shave hair, hibernate, do some chin-ups before I go to sleep for the winter.
I reckon you could hibernate. I
I
reckon you're
wonder
a
how long
hibernator.
you could, as a human, just stay in bed and sleep for until you just died. No food.
Why?
No-
Why? Why do you think about that?
No
What is
food.
going
No.
on with you,
No
fucking
food.
mentally?
No food. No water. You're not allowed to go to the toilet,
Right.
which you probably wouldn't need to if you
It
weren't having
probably
food and
no,
water.
yeah, but it just happens, doesn't it? I guess if you just like, you don't get a choice at some point.
So
on the toilet
surely
stuff.
after like 4 days of no food, you'd get seriously ill, and then like I reckon you'd die after
No,
like
4
8
days is definitely not long enough.
No,
You
but you'd
would-
get seriously ill. You would not feel good.
Yeah, you'd feel awful, definitely. But
You'd be fine.
you would just eat. Like, you wouldn't not eat.
No, but if you were like, I'm not going to eat anything. It's
Yeah,
like-
but in your house, you would just...
And you wanted to
No
kill
one's
yourself.
Your
doing that.
mind doesn't
That's-
work in that
But this
way.
is a hypothetical situation.
Yeah,
Go
but
with it, mate.
I don't think mentally you could sit and do nothing. I think your body would start doing stuff. I think you'd be like, oh shit, what's going on?
No, you're just
And
gonna
you'd just get up and it'd just go to Tesco's and fucking buy a scratch card and come back and you'd be like, what the fuck
Do you
just
want to buy
happened?
some food?
No, I'd still be starving. But it'd be like, give me a number 3.
You can't even go without ice cream.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
look, no, I'm not going to do this. Obviously,
I think right,
I've got
if you
gigs to do.
If you could sit with no food and water for 4 days, just in bed, I think you'd reach enlightenment.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon that would be such a mental challenge for you to be like, I'm not doing anything. I don't think you'd die, but I do think you'd fucking come out like blissed out. I reckon.
Sharp.
Butter, yeah, you'd be Gandhi man.
You'd be buzzing,
yeah,
to be
yeah,
fair.
Yeah,
Alright,
you'd be
can-
off your tits.
You'd be
on
off your
fucking-
tits on no
wisdom.
food. Yeah, off your tits on fucking enlightenment, mate.
Doing
All right, I'm
loads of
cancelling
wisdom
these gigs
lately.
then. That's this weekend sorted.
Yeah, for 4 days. You're going
Thursday
Thursday to Monday.
You're going to fast
I'm going
Thursday
tomorrow
to
and come
Monday,
back on Sunday.
Completely.
Where are you going?
To London
Why?
to do gigs.
Gay.
All the big clubs.
I am doing some of the big clubs, you could say. I suppose.
Angel.
Angel,
Is that not a
Backyard.
brothel?
Backyard,
Angel.
Forge,
Backyard. Forgay.
and Big Belly.
Big belly.
Belly.
That's it.
Big belly.
Good for you.
That's good.
Thanks,
yeah,
mate.
well done, mate.
What are you
You're
doing this
comedy.
weekend?
Jack all.
Are you not got any gigs?
No, I do.
Oh.
Tomorrow I'm in Hull. Friday I'm in Sheffield, gigging and DJing.
Nice.
Hey.
Oh yeah, you're doing
That's the beautiful night when you're like, I'm going to go to the place,
Yeah,
do a comedy gig, go and DJ, make a ton of cash,
nice.
and then I'll quit forever.
Cash money, bitches.
Then what am I doing Saturday in Leeds?
What's the gig in Hull on Thursday?
Cottingham Comedy Club.
Oh yeah, it's good that.
Cottingham. So I've been in Nottingham
Yeah.
And now
and
Cottingham.
Cottingham. So
Oh,
if
you've just
anyone's
got
got
to
a
get
gig
to-
in fucking Rottingham,
Yeah,
let me know.
Pottingham, that'd be your place.
yeah.
Yeah. Sockingham over here with his fucking socks.
You got socks. I
Um,
can't think of the alphabet. So something's happened. And my brain's like, I don't know.
You could
letters
literally
anymore.
do pretty much any letter.
Cockingham?
no, you're
Cockingham.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's where your mum's from.
Hey.
Cock in ham. Did you want to say anything else?
What?
Still your section.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Talked about goats.
What have I been thinking about? I've been thinking about home a lot
Yeah.
recently. I live in like a weird little village. Yeah, I don't know. Because you guys were like, oh, I reckon you lie about, oh, I reckon you had nice stuff and that, and you fucking, I reckon your dad drove a Porsche.
Sometimes the story. Definitely not.
No, you just say how shit your life was, and your parents, your mum comes here, and there's like a little kid, and it's like, this is the most wholesome.
Yeah, they've got
A little kid.
Their family's having a great time.
Yeah.
My family that I had before she decided to marry that man and have kids,
Yeah.
was pretty
Gash.
tumultuous.
Stop using smart words.
Well,
Tumultuous.
Stop using smart
Just learnt
words.
it.
You don't understand
I just
them.
learnt the word.
I
I
don't
wanted to
understand
use
them.
it, man.
He's the only one that understands them.
Yes,
I
I
don't
understood
know.
that he said it completely wrong as well.
It's like you're speaking Spanish, and he's the only one that speaks Spanish, and you're trying to speak Spanish. Stop speaking Spanish.
You know what tumultuous means?
No, I don't.
We'll put it in context and learn and fucking write down. Use it
Well, I
later.
actually forgot the context now.
And
And you said he used it wrong, so I can't put it into context.
No,
I've
he
got to put it into
used it right, but he said it wrong.
Yeah. Listen,
The usage was
Right,
right,
fuck you.
but he got the word wrong.
I'm not a pauper. I'm not like, I didn't come from the slum. My mum were a crackhead. We're fine.
Yeah.
But it was a different place to live, I feel like. Because we lived in like a mad little village that was just outside of Manchester.
But you lived on an estate.
There was an estate at the bottom of the village,
Right.
and then at the top of the village was a bit more suburban, but it was still a bit, it was a bit naff. And then in the middle we had a thing called the Brew, which I don't know. Is
You
that,
ever heard about the brew?
I don't know if it's a northern thing. Loads of places have them. It's just the middle. It's like the middle of a hill. You build a village on a hill, and in the middle of it's the Brew. It's like
Yeah, we
lets you
don't.
know you're going down.
We don't build on hills in the south.
Yeah, you don't. What's that about?
We're more in valleys.
You've got weak calves. That's why.
Yeah, we don't want to
Got
be
weak
fucking
calves.
Got a lot of cows, though.
popping about up top. That's
not
why
the
you lot are
calves.
so fucking. Because
What?
it's
The high
thinner
altitude,
air up there. Yeah, not as much oxygen gets to the brain.
And it was great. I actually really enjoyed it. We had some good places to hang out. We had a canal.
The canal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
good
go
to
down
hang
there
out.
and do drugs.
In the canal or by the canal?
I once got in the canal because somebody asked me to, and I thought it'd be funny. But I also lived about fucking 6-7 miles away, so I had to walk home completely covered in canal water in my school uniform
stank.
at about 6 o'clock at night.
Almost as bad as the other night you came back here covered in cum.
Did I?
Yep.
Thanks for.
Is cum
Noting
worse
that
than
down.
canal water?
Really?
Is cum
There
worse
must
than
have been a
canal
bit
water?
more
of cum in
sticky.
the canal water.
Is that Rochdale anal?
Rochdale anal? No, it's it is. It must be Ashton Canal.
Ashton anal.
Yeah, goes through Oslo.
Because we all know every
Does it?
sign that says canal in the whole country, the sea has been removed.
Yeah. You've got to remove the sea.
You've got to remove the sea
I probably
quickly.
did a few of them.
You must have done a few.
I must have done a few.
You
I've
must have been
definitely
part
done
of the
one.
movement.
I've done that before. For
Yeah.
Sure. Scribble that out, Sharpie.
Anal walkway.
Yeah, it was good
Yeah.
down there.
Do not get in the anal.
They're doing it down there. I've spoke about the gay tunnel thing. They went down.
You want to add anything?
But
No,
the,
I don't know what I've checked out.
so anyway,
sorry.
at the
He's
top
gone.
at the top of the hill there was a pike,
Yeah.
and the pike you could like look out on the whole Manchester.
What's a pike?
I don't know actually.
Do you know what a pike is?
I think you're using a slang word.
No, it's not. It's a Roman.
Spike?
It's a big Roman tower,
Right.
and they used to set them on fire to warn. They were like, it was like WhatsApp for the Romans.
Oh yeah. So you just get a group pike going, get everyone knocked around it.
Yes. Someone's fucking lit up a pike in
Yeah.
the group chat.
Hmm.
There's probably
everyone's like,
barbarians over there coming
"Oh.
to rape and pillage us.
I'm gonna ghost that. I'm gonna air that pike. Gonna pretend like I didn't see it.
Do you guys have a pike?
I'm
No.
going to say something. I think we're talking too much about pike.
All right.
I kind of
It
like
feels
pikes.
like we're just.
What happened
If I was listening to this, I'd be thinking, can you stop talking about pikes, please?
All right, well, I'm doubling down. I think there's someone.
Somebody out there is looking for pike information. Pike talk.
We're still talking
I'm
about
on a
it.
hike to the pike.
I'm on a hike to the pike and I'm taking you with me. Let's go.
It's a good dogging spot.
Oh,
Oh, no,
there you go. Now
now
you're
we're on to
listening.
dogging. Here we go.
Now you're
People used to
listening.
shag up there a lot. People probably still do.
I've been dogging.
Have you been dogging?
Well, I've not been dogging, but I've had sex with a girl in a car in a field.
That's not dogging
You have
unless
to
other people
drive
are
into
watching.
the middle of a field. I don't think you're supposed to do that. You're supposed to just get into a lay-by.
No, in Yeovil, there's a place outside of Yeovil called Ham Hill, where it's like there's a small little car park, so
Yeah.
you just go there
Getting
and
ham jobs.
sleep with girls.
Ham jobs.
Yeah, I never did any shagging up the pike. We just used to look out onto the city and wonder what it'd be like to not fuck your own cousins.
And then you fuck your own cousins.
That
Yeah.
web scene.
While you're holding hands with your cousin.
come here, love.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's beautiful at night. It's really good. And you can get magic mushrooms up there sometimes.
You had sex in a car before?
No. One place I haven't done it.
You have.
Yeah.
Had sex with a car. My cock
Did
in
you?
the air conditioning.
The air conditioning.
Yeah. Like a little fan just fucking
It's
slap
cold,
against
isn't
the side.
Or hot.
Yeah, well, yeah, it could be. Dry,
Oh,
for sure.
dry. It depends if you're not checking your oil.
I mean, your dick's a weird shape. It'd be like this.
Yeah,
Thin. It's thin.
don't shame him.
Like a sideways ruler.
Well, let me tell you, the grass is always greener on the other side. You look out and you see people not fucking their cousins, but
Yeah.
they're looking at you thinking, oh,
wish
I
I
love
could
my
fuck
cousin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that, but
You ever?
Don might.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
One of
Any
my cousins
cousins?
is really fit, actually.
There we go. Knew that was going to happen. One of us was going right. What's going on with it? What's happening?
I remember when I was like probably 8 years old. I was like, wow,
Wow.
such big tits. Like Owen Wilson. And she let me kiss her. Like, not like in that way, but like she was like 18, but she let me like sit on her lap and that. So fun.
Wow, you got such big tits, lady.
But now she's married and got kids, so.
Wow. Well, sorry about that.
Wow, my
Wow.
cousin's got such big boobies.
I know.
Wow.
What's he called? Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Yeah. Owen Wilson's fucking tit review.
Anyway, should we do my section?
All right, let's do yours.
I think we are doing it.
This is Tom's section. He's gonna talk about his life.
So I've got a bit of a confession from my childhood, I guess.
Okay.
Oh,
Brilliant.
they're back. Do 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 do.
Told someone it the other day and they highlighted how fucked up it was.
Oh.
So when I was about 8 years old, I wanted to know if dogs swim. So I threw my dog in a lake.
Threw him in a lake.
Yeah.
In a lake.
We had a lake.
Can they?
Haha, no canals.
we,
No
had
canals for this guy.
we had a lake in the garden.
You could fish on it.
So I threw it in our lake.
Yeah, on your own lake.
We had a lake, yeah.
Oh, fuck off.
Your personal
I
lake.
hope your dog
I'll show you a
drowned.
picture of
No,
it.
What happened to the dog?
Yeah, don't show us a picture of the lake.
Okay. The dog was fine. It could swim. I jumped in. The dog was fine. It could swim. And I was like, oh, fuck, I should have done that. I jumped into the lake, realised I couldn't swim.
Asking the dog for help. You made it look so easy.
The dog's like, fuck you, you want to throw me in the lake and see if I can swim?
Doggy
dog
paddle,
could
mate.
swim.
Doggy paddle.
And I tell you what I learned that day, as I learned dogs can swim and dogs have memory, because that dog for the rest of its life fucking hated me. Like it would never. I'd like be joining on a walk and they'd be like, "No, I'm not going on a walk anymore.
Yeah.
I don't want a food. I don't want
Really?
nothing from you."
Oh, you
And then I think-
traumatised this dog. That's pretty fucked
My
up.
dog was pretty. Dad built me a zip line once,
Yeah.
going across the lake. Went on it first time, snapped.
Snapped.
I think the dog maybe got up there.
Chewed a little
Chewed
bit.
it.
Yeah.
Fuck you, mate. You
That's
fat
funny.
bastard.
Come on, Dennis the Menace fucking...
Could have been your dad's shitty handiwork.
Yeah, well, maybe, but my dad's, leave him alone, I reckon. But it was, a great.
He's had his time on this show.
I was 8. I couldn't Google it, so I just thought, well, this makes sense. Dog there, lake there. See you later.
Couldn't Google it.
I was 8.
I didn't even have Google,
why
right?
didn't you
So
know
I had
that
to throw a
dogs-
dog in the lake.
Also,
I'd never seen a dog swim.
Why didn't you just say,
how many
why don't
dogs
you
have
throw
you-
something in the lake for the dog to catch?
Because
right, I've got questions.
I don't know. I wanted to get straight to. I wanted to find out.
I've got questions.
I wanted to get straight down to
How old
business.
was the dog?
less than a year old, probably.
Right, okay.
Oh.
You're absolutely...
You threw a baby dog. You threw a puppy.
You're mental.
A cute
And
little
then told
baby
us
dog.
on a podcast. And thought, this will be funny.
It was
Oh
pretty
my
funny.
God. That's actually, you know, the other day you were saying about the psychopath test.
Yes.
I don't think you need to take it anymore.
No, we think we figured it out.
The
Did
number
you-
one
did you-
thing.
Did I take it?
Did you take the psychopath test?
I took the psychopath test. Did all that. Took me about 10 minutes answering questions. At the end, they go, right, thanks for doing that. You now need to pay for the results. And I was like, are you fucking piece of shit? I'm going to come to your house and I'm going to fucking burn it. And I thought that's probably the result.
Throw your dog in the lake.
They're not
I don't think I need a number result.
They're not a
That's
group
sorted.
of people that you want to mess with.
No.
They're really, this is the psychopaths.
I said that.
Yeah, that's it.
You just took my joke, you bastard. I said that to him. I said that to him in the kitchen the
Yeah,
other
I
day,
know, this is
and
called
I was gonna
podcasting,
ignore that and go, that was a nice addition, but I was about to say it, and I'd already said that. Yeah, I know I steal your whole personality, but you can't take my sentences.
Right. Well, you know.
Did you say that knowing
You almost
I would,
let you have
okay.
that. You almost
did
did
that.
it.
I almost let him have it.
I know, because I thought I was going to, after the podcast, I was going to be like, listen, that was a great example of us bouncing off each other, keeping the ball afloat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keeping the funny happening. Ruined it now, you wanker.
Back to the drawing board, everybody.
That was
So you're watching the slow and steady evolution
juggling.
of the Rent Boys podcast.
What you're watching here,
Yeah. Yeah,
in
you
a
are.
sense.
Ball sports.
So yeah, I threw the dog in the lake.
It's a
Not-
fucked up thing to do, buddy.
Not ideal.
Um,
But we had a lake, so it didn't really matter.
so you got to throw some animals
Didn't
into
matter.
it. Yeah.
Then no one would have found that body.
What a beautiful thing.
I had a quad bike as well. Got stolen.
Nice.
Yeah,
Gypsies.
The dog.
I'm out of here. We dried off pretty quick on that quad bike.
Get your motor running.
Fireworks and that.
Throw a dog in the lake.
Quad bike in the lake.
I might
Fuck
be a
off.
psycho. That's what my mum said.
Shooting through a zip line. Cause I want to kill Mona son.
Dogs are born to die.
It's quite an amazing house we had. It's quite good.
All right.
Cool. Yeah.
And
Oh, do I reckon? Yeah, that's been fun.
100% we're done.
53 minutes, 27,
Without
28,
doubt, we're done.
29, 30.
Thank you so much for joining us today on this pretty normal Rent Boys podcast. Nothing special about it. But we'd like you to subscribe and like and share the show. Give us a review on the podcast platforms and send us some questions. We've got to have a listener question for the end here. We need it.
Very
Yeah.
good.
thanks for having us. We'll see you later, Chris.
See you later, Chris.
Goodbye.
And, big dicks in your ass.